Yo, what up? Are we on?
We are. We are.
Go ahead, Jay. Hit us with the intro.
Yeah, come on. Anonymous Jay and the Pips.
Anonymous Jay and the Shoo.
Welcome to Talking Shit
Chit, Holmes, gotta get it right. Chit.
with Anonymous J,
Oh.
Uncle Kev, HL,
Oh.
and Anonymous J. Anyways,
What he meant to say is welcome to Talking Chit with Big Boogie.
oh yeah, him too. I forgot about him.
And him too. And that guy.
Coming from the vault, man. We up in here. What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing? How's everybody's 4th of July?
Twas good.
Shit, I don't even remember what I did.
Uh-oh.
Wow, so
Was
that
it
means it was really
bro?
good.
Was it like good like that?
Oh no, actually,
Like that.
there was a block party I went to.
Okay.
That's what it was.
Schnizer.
I had to think about it.
I ain't been to a block party in a minute.
I know, right? We used to have them in Chicago one time.
How about you, Kev? You on a block party? I ready to go block. What you do, Kev?
I ain't do it.
He chilled.
I do shit either.
Chilled at the crib, watched some movies, TV.
I went and see my kids and shit for a little bit, and that was it, man. I should have went to work.
You know what? Speaking of 4th of July, okay, so I know this is a huge part of 4th of July, the fireworks, right? I'm not. Am I one of the few people that's not interested in the big fireworks shows, like the ones that they do like in the city? Those get boring to me after watching for like 2 minutes. I get bored as fuck.
I like having my
I'm
own
serious.
Shit. Yeah, your own shit.
Now, yeah, I like blowing up my own shit. Like I like those, but those like the ones that they do like for the city, those don't impress me.
Man, so
I don't
like-
know. Is there something wrong with me? Because I know everybody
Yeah,
loves
kids will
like.
get bored of it
Look,
too.
we got one of the midgets from the Husbands of Hollywood.
Wow. What, Kevin Hart's here?
Hey,
My
man.
bad, dog.
No, but man, but like I was over to visit the kids on the south side, man. So I don't know what was gunshots, what was fireworks, because the neighbor behind them was let loose.
Oh, it's probably both.
No, yeah,
What
they
the
do.
fuck,
They,
man?
no, yeah, they do that in
I
Chicago.
was like, son of a bitch.
Oh, they call. Oh yeah, Chicago. That's like a thing. You don't want to be outside on the 4th of July because as soon as I'm serious, that's when they shoot everybody.
Yeah.
Like all the people that they've been trying to like go after.
Yeah, that's when because the
They
fireworks
do,
going
yeah,
off and
because
it
they
covers
said
up,
they
yeah.
said that you like people can't tell the difference. They
drowns
don't
it
know
out,
if it's
yeah.
fireworks. They don't know if it's guns. So
Pretty
the most
clever.
killings in Chicago happen usually on like on 4th of July. A
And New
lot of
Year's.
people die on that
And New
shit.
Year's Eve.
It's scary, bro.
Nah,
It's
he died
sad.
on the 4th of July.
It's
In the
sad.
shine.
It's scary, but
New
it's
Year's
true.
Eve's the same thing because of the fireworks too. So.
Yeah, it's like anytime you got fireworks, because honestly, like you can't really tell the difference sometimes. A firework from a distance can easily sound like a gun. So it's smart. It's fucked up, but it's smart. Like if you a criminal and you want to kill somebody, kind of a smart way to do it. I'm just saying, like but it's not okay, but
We don't condone that here on the podcast. but
He laughs about it.
But back to the back to the fireworks themselves though. Like, am I really the only person that does? Because everybody always asks you after
I don't
4th of
really
July,
look
did you
for
go
it.
see some fireworks shot? Like, I'm
But like the thing about 4th of July, like 4th of July, I think it's more for the kids. Because the kids like to see the fireworks and shit. I mean, for the adults, like we like to get a grub on and drink.
I think it's more of a. I think actually, if I say 4th of July is more of a family event.
I mean,
'Cause
yeah,
you can
that-
barbecue.
Yeah, I'm saying
you
that
have
too. But
friends,
like,
That's what it is.
But all the cool shit, you know, like for the fireworks and shit. Because I remember I was a kid, I was like, oh shit, fireworks, woo.
shit, I want to still light off fireworks.
I mean, light them off, yeah, but I could do that any day of the fucking week.
Oh, you talking about the light? You talking about to watch them?
Yeah, and
Like
shit.
in the city. See, that's what I'm saying. They're boring to me. Like, because I
yeah.
mean, it goes up, boom, goes up, boom. Okay, cool. Like 3 more come up. Like to me, I'm like, what are we doing for 30 minutes? I'm just watching the same thing over and over again. I feel like I'm
You're
watching,
watching the
a fucking
Rockets, red
screensaver.
flag. We're not Kelly when you need them.
Oh God!
my
2-step
God.
into the fucking national anthem and shit.
Bombs
Oh,
bursting.
God.
So sad.
That
So
shit was
sad.
funny. That was
In the
It was funny.
name of
But I mean,
America.
they bore me. They
No,
bore me. I don't get impressed by
They
them
used
at
to
all.
do it at Navy Pier all the time every year. They still do it. It's like,
Shit. Well, while I live with my sister right now, man, we got like fucking Indian Steel Parks. They have that big old one right there.
Oh yeah.
But
Right there.
That's how he keeps saying. I noticed that. Like he said, just like he say school, like Cartman. The school. So when they go shoot up the school.
Oh,
do you
wait,
want me-
these
do you want me to-
motherfuckers.
do you want me to talk like this, motherfucker? I talk to you like this, motherfucker. I just go
Man,
ahead.
do what you gotta do, little homie.
Do you, boo boo?
That's true.
Hey, so I was
You,
arguing
boo-boo.
with my baby's mom, and I was listening to the podcast in one ear, and I was arguing with her in the other one. You just said that in the podcast. I go, you know what? I go, do you, boo boo? She said, what? She's like, what? Boo boo. Is that what that bitch's name? Don't give a fuck, it's boo boo. Like,
Nah, that's when you come back, be like, I call you boo boo because you was a mistake.
You was an ouchie.
Oh,
well,
shit.
that's what, you know, yeah, he was an owie, man. He was a boo boo.
Damn.
But yeah.
So I said she was, not he.
You know what I'm saying? She, you're right. Well, who said he?
You did.
Calm down, Bill.
Stop it. Stop it now. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
Oh my god.
We're going to talk some. Welcome to the podcast. We talking nothing but Bill and feet today. Bill and feet day.
I hate
Fuck
all
Bill
of
and
you.
Ted, Bill and feet.
No. But what we do, okay, so we got to talk about Chris Brown yet again.
I don't think we've ever talked about Chris Brown.
I know we ain't never talked
No,
about
I mean,
him.
just in general, like, he
He's
always
in the
into
news
some
again.
shit. But I will say that this was an older incident that he just got caught up for. And here's what my problem is with this. So I know everybody wants to hate Chris Brown. I get it. He's got a violent history. The man,
He got them beats.
I will say
Beats by
does,
Brown.
Obviously, damn. Obviously, he does have a violent like personality. We can tell that. But what I will say about this particular incident and this arrest, this was off of something that the paparazzi was getting on his nerves. He, punched the dude or whatever. But here's
understand
what's exactly. But that's what I'm saying. Like, he was being a disrespectful paparazzi person, like they do. They invade people's spaces, and then when they get hit, then they want to sue and send people to jail and be like, "Oh, you killed me." What's funny though? If you actually read the article, though, what he's getting arrested for, the dude never even pressed charges.
Right.
Yeah.
But you know what? He said he's suing him because he had a cut on his lip.
What was that movie? Scary movie? You got a fat ass. What?
Other,
It's a money grab.
Yeah.
Because if you was really hurt, you would have pressed charges when they
Exactly.
asked you at the scene of the crime.
He trying to meet too some beating shit.
nah, you know me. I'm always down to talk shit about famous people and just
Ladies and
get on
gentlemen,
their motherfucking
Anonymous
helmet.
J.
But other than like two little incidences with Chris Brown, that's him whooping Rihanna's ass and him thinking that he a blood from Cali when he's from Virginia.
He said
Other than
he
those
from the
two,
fruit. She ain't from the
I
fruits.
fuck with Chris Brown. You know what I'm saying? Other than those two things.
Well, he like the new school Michael Jackson. That's what they.
Hey, is that where we going? Is that where we going?
No, speaking of MJ, we have
What blanket? What blanket?
the great Joe Jackson, the creator of the Jackson 5. The ass whooper of the year,
I don't
next
know
to
if we
Ike
would say
Turner.
the great.
But next to Ike Turner,
Right.
the ass whooper of the year.
I don't know about the great.
Mr.
but-
Joe Jackson. Well, man, look, if it wasn't for Joe Jackson, there'd be no Michael Jackson. There wouldn't be no sexual allegations. There wouldn't be none of that shit. So Joe
No
Jackson.
sexual allegation.
I saw like he just threw that in there like it was nothing. Like, I was
No.
like, did he really just say that? Like,
But
Yeah, he was talking about Prince, Paris, and Blanket.
But yeah, Joe Jackson passed away, y'all.
I mean, hey,
And
all
brought
I-
Latoya out the woodworks, and Janet went to the funeral too. She's like, I want to make sure this
She did a
motherfucker's
tribute,
dead.
right?
I mean, well,
She sang, right?
I don't know.
Janet sang?
I think she did.
Did they hear her? Because, she do that soft-ass whisper singing.
Did her titty pop out?
Don't get me wrong. I love Janet, though. Don't get me wrong. Don't get it twisted.
I like chubby Janet though. I like what have you done for me lately, Janet. I like control Janet,
Control.
opposed to
You mean
that's-
underage? That's underage, Janet.
No, when she was all thick. I'm talking about when
In
she was
Control?
chubby. Yeah, when she was chubbier. And it's not.
She was like 17.
Nigga, I don't care. I'm just saying she looked better when she was thicker. Nigga.
She was thicker in her older ages, too, though. That's what I'm saying. Like, why you didn't pick one of those
Because she
eras?
brought
She's
that other
older
one.
than
Like,
us. What you
that's the
talking
way
about?
love
I know.
goes.
I don't been
Yeah,
like
so when he was
62.
watching the movie, he was like 15.
I was like 5 and shit. I was like 2
Okay,
years old. when
okay.
she
I was just making
"Oh."
sure. Y'all got a point, though. Touche. I
Don't
stand
try to let down me,
corrected.
Holmes.
I stand corrected. Y'all got, hey, I'm a man
Just
about
because
mine.
he supports the child molesters
Just
and
because I back
rapists
up, just because I
doesn't
back him up, don't mean nah. Fuck that.
Oh my god.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, people could talk shit because I'm down with Bill, but y'all back up Tupac. So
Look, they trying to put Morgan
What?
Freeman in the same conversation
Tupac was
as
No, we haven't. Nobody's even talking about
Michael
Morgan
Jackson
Freeman.
and Bill Cosby.
Morgan Freeman beat that shit and shut it the fuck
he
down.
shut it down. He said, "Look
He
here,
shut
bitch."
it down because I don't see nothing about
Nothing.
that
You
shit.
hear nothing after
Now
that.
that's you gonna tell me he ain't the voice of God?
Yeah.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying he
No,
shut
no,
it
yeah,
all
yeah.
down. How many people can get shit just erased from the
And
internet
Dick
forever?
Tracy shit.
Only him.
He came with that motherfucking that Man in Black thing. It just went away. Who? Huh? Good movie.
Little do you know, like
I'm-
the
I'm-
actress who accused him's dead.
I'm just waiting for somebody to. I'm waiting for somebody to try to fuck over James Earl. Leave.
Man.
Look here, bitch. Give me the pussy.
Yeah, that's another royal voice right
It
there,
is,
too.
man.
He got that royal ass voice, too.
That motherfucker be like, yeah, bitch. I want to hear James Earl Jones cuss a motherfucker out. You son of
that
a
would be
bitch,
so funny.
motherfucker.
That's true, though. I don't think I ever have heard it.
Never.
First.
You never
I
heard
never
I
James
don't think I've
Earl.
heard. What about Morgan Freeman? Morgan Freeman's cussing. He's cussing a few movies, ain't he?
Oh, yeah. But I never heard Samuel L. cuss. Samuel L. Jackson.
What?
He cussed it down in the movie.
He's stupid. I knew
You,
he was going to say
you,
some silly
you count how
shit.
many times he used the F-bomb in his movies.
Man, hey, there's a video.
make a drinking game out there.
Yo, don't do that shit.
People have.
There's
People
a fucking
have.
because there's a video on YouTube of fucking how many times fucking Samuel L. Jackson in all his movies says motherfucker,
Yeah.
and it shows the motherfucker. Like goddamn dog.
How many times he said motherfucker?
That's what he known for.
You like that motherfucker? It's not bad, huh?
Too. Yeah, it's good. Nah, but for real,
I jumped
though,
on the girly drink train with the homies. No, I'm playing. It's
on
still
some real shit. I want Morgan Freeman. Like, I want Morgan Freeman to cuss me out. Like, for real, I think it'd be
Morgan
dope.
Freeman
Not
or
Morgan Freeman,
James
Samuel
Earl
L. Jackson.
Samuel? Oh, Samuel.
I
yeah.
would love for Samuel L. Jackson to
I
cuss
want
me
Samuel
out.
Jackson to my fucking voicemail. Yo, motherfucker, you fuck you, rich bitch. Fuck you. Who the fuck you calling? Better leave a motherfucking message. I'm gonna fuck your motherfucking ass up. Bye, motherfucker.
If I was Samuel L. Jackson, I would do some shit like I would do some straight up celebrity shit, like go to a fucking Subway or some shit, make them fuck up my order, and then just start going into Samuel L. Jackson mode and start
Like,
cussing out in
motherfucker,
front
I
of
want it
everybody.
ham first,
Right.
then the turkey, motherfucker, and then the mother.
But then you tell them you joking, and then you
Right.
like, then you buy.
Well,
like
have you
subs for
ever
everybody.
heard see that YouTube video with Samuel
Subway to
Jackson
everybody.
called "Go the Fuck to Sleep"? He's reading a bedtime
Yeah, he's
story.
reading a book. There's a book actually called
and
that.
it's called "Go the." And Samuel Jackson, you ever seen that, bro? It's called "Go the Fuck to Sleep," and it's a children's book that you read to the kids before they go to bed. Samuel's just please go the fuck to sleep.
That's what the name of the book is actually called, though.
Yeah.
Like it
The one
actually
with
is.
like the moon and the little teddy bear in the bed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, so you seen it?
He said, I can own it.
No, I haven't seen the video. I know the book.
No, I mean like, but you seen the
But
book,
you know,
though,
yeah.
so you know. Okay.
Yeah, but Samuel, man, he's the only person that could narrate that shit. That shit was fucking dope.
I think they wrote it for him.
I bet
Like, I
you.
think they wrote it with him in mind. They're
But
like,
like,
yeah,
yeah,
we need to
Sam.
get Samuel L. on this one.
Oh,
Yeah.
this motherfucker over here.
It's the only way it's gonna work. It's the
Yeah.
only way.
But yeah, so Joe Jackson dead.
I mean, hashtag rest in peace.
I mean, I know he was an asshole, or whatever. He looked like fucking. He looked like Skeletor, but like
All of them ended up looking like
they all
Skeletor.
creepy looking, aren't they?
Fuck you mean?
The only one that looks decent is Riri, and cause she looked like the mama,
Riri.
the sister Riri. That's her name, Riri. I call her Riri or whatever. The oldest one, the oldest sister.
I don't know that
You're supposed to
Jackson.
be a Michael
I don't
Jackson
know that
fan.
Jackson.
Yeah, Michael
Google it
Jackson
right
fan. Not Riri Jackson, whoever the fuck that
Riri,
is.
that's you should know
I'm
the
not
family.
Who are the
that-
most famous of the Jacksons?
I'm a blanket fan.
Mike and Jack. Ever flick.
He's all like blank. I'm down with blanket. Because
Blanket
She be
homie.
wildin' though. She be hanging out with Snoop and shit.
Wait, hold on.
Who?
Blanket was a girl?
Blanket is a girl.
I thought Blanket was a boy.
I don't
No
even
way.
know. I
Oh
thought
no,
Paris.
that's Paris.
Paris
I'm
was hanging
tripping.
out with Snoop. Yeah.
I'm tripping.
Oh,
No, but Paris is hanging. Paris be hanging out with Snoop and
Well, she
shit.
be trying to sing and shit too.
See, okay.
Come
I gotta ask y'all this because this is what I see all the time. Like, I feel like some celebrity kids like should not go into the field that their parents were in, especially when they were at a certain level
Hey, who's
of
son-
success
is-
within that
Is it
field.
Biggie's son that's gay? One of them, like he comes a big old
No,
black
it's
dude.
not Biggie. It's I know who you.
or Magic Johnson's
It's
son.
Magic Johnson.
Oh yeah, he gave him $2 bill. Yeah.
So what does that got to do
No, I'm
with
just saying, like, 'cause, like,
anything?
you-
what is we? How do we even get on that?
I'm just thinking because, like, because you're talking about the children, we're talking about Blanket in Paris and all that shit.
I was talking about going into the same field.
I know, but
that
I'm
their
saying, like,
parents
I'm
were in.
thinking like one of, I'm thinking that was Biggie's kid trying to be
Bounty?
trying to be a gangster rapper. Like,
No. I just feel like
he
there's
looks like
certain
Biggie, but rap like Little Kim.
that would be kind of dope, honestly. But I mean, in my opinion, but I feel like say for instance, like Blue Ivy, like Jay-Z and Beyonce's kids, they should not go do music. They can't. I feel like their parents is way too high at a certain level that it's just people are gonna compare them too much to their parents, and if they don't do everything that their parents did, they're a failure.
But you know who got
regardless.
lucky?
You would have said the same thing.
You know who
about
got
Biggie?
lucky?
Like, cause he's doing the same. He's doing the same thing his father did.
But you know who got lucky? Billy Ray Cyrus. Billy Ray Cyrus got lucky that his daughter fucking outshined
Yeah,
him.
but Billy Ray Cyrus was a one-hit wonder.
Exactly.
That's
Exactly.
not. But I said at a certain level, you
Yeah.
can't be a one-hit wonder and be forgotten.
I'm just saying, though, like-
Jay-Z and Beyonce are not one-hit wonders.
They're like the Marvin.
made their
They're like
name-
the Marvin and Tammy of the new
Oh no,
school.
I agree with you, HL, but at the same time, I think that everybody's gonna do their own thing. They gonna, try and make it okay. Like Busy Bone's son,
He's good.
he's a good rapper.
He's a good rapper, just
You know
like
what I'm saying?
Chris Rivers.
Honestly,
Yeah.
and if you want to
Chris
bring that
Rivers
up, then
fucking
I would say Jaden Smith on some real shit. If you go actually listen to some
he
of
shouldn't
Jaden
have
Smith.
acted. He should have.
No, I'm talking about the
Stay
music.
out of art,
just
rap. He needs to stay out
Willow
of
too.
music.
And
Okay.
With my head back. Hey, at least that was catchy.
That's the girl.
At least
That's
I
the
that
know
was
what
girl.
I'm saying.
catchy.
I know what I'm saying. We're talking about. I'm
That's
talking about
Willow.
both of them though. But
Yeah.
like, well, you ever heard of Chris Rivers, Big Pun's son? Oh my God,
Cold.
fire! That motherfucker.
That's his rap name.
Chris Rivers.
That's his real name.
His name's. They're not.
Well, I know. That's what I'm saying.
Their
Like,
last
is that
name
what he
Rios.
goes by?
Rios in Spanish is Rivers. Rios, so it's Chris Rivers. That's his name, Chris Rivers.
Okay.
Motherfucker can spit.
Yeah, he's cold.
He can spit.
And
I mean,
don't
I'm not
think-
saying that they're not talented enough. What I'm saying is that it's a lot harder for them to get to a certain level because, again, the industry and everybody that's looking to make money off of you, because you obviously, if you're going to be an artist, you got to work with business people and all that other stuff. They're going to be looking at you like, oh, well, you know, your dad or your mom did this. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're going to always be a failure if you don't do the same things that they did or have the same level of success. I feel like it just makes it harder for them. I'm not saying that they're not talented. They may very well be talented in it, but how many people are going to get into like the time of day, or how many people are just going to sit there and try to look at every move they make and try to compare it to?
But I think too, it sucks. They do got the advantage because they can people put them on just because that's Blue Ivy.
Yeah, look at Lil Wayne and T.I.'s daughters. Didn't they have a group or something?
Some shit.
Yeah,
like
but
that.
notice you haven't really. But that's what I'm saying. Like they may have like getting into the industry part may be easier than everybody else's.
No,
like
what I'm
getting into
saying
the
is they
industry.
weren't-
But once they're doing it though, it's like, how far can you really
They
take
weren't
it? It's
that
still
talented
hard.
and still had those
his son was
opportunities.
a rapping
And
too.
just like what's his name, fucking Russell Simmons kids too. They're horrible.
Which one?
And Rev Run.
No, Diggy was legit. The older
JoJo
brother,
was garbage. Diggy,
Yeah, JoJo was-
Diggy
yeah.
was good for what? For like 6 months.
Hey, but
And-
that other
yeah,
guy,
he like did some
Hey,
good
but that-
shit,
but
and
that-
then he
but
like
that-
disappeared.
But that one kid was good. What's his name?
that one boy, you know the boy with the hair and the eyes.
What's his name? He came out a little bit hip hop. Lloyd Tariq and the other guy.
Peter Guns?
Yeah, his son was all right. Corey wasn't like fucking fire, but he was better than half.
Well,
the
they kids could have better success than them because they barely had success them damn.
But I'm just
selves.
saying, like his son
You talking about
was.
Peter Guns one that had all the kids?
Yeah, well, the one that knew.
They
Yeah.
talking about the ones that seen that New York got crazy game.
Hey, you know what it's the like, man? And they went away.
That's my shit, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Remember Star? Was it Smiles and South Star? Remember that?
Oh man, I do remember that.
Tell me what to think is coming. I used to like those motherfuckers because they had some pretty good shit.
That was the only song I knew from them dudes.
And it was decent. Remember Stagger Lee? You gotta remember Stagger Lee?
Yeah,
What's his name?
Vaguely.
What's his name? Produced them? Jazzy Faye.
yeah. Jazzy Faye had a nice run for a little
Yeah,
bit because that was when he was popping off. Yeah, he brought Sierra out.
But there's other guys too, like he brought out those, I think they call like the 44th platoon. Those motherfuckers are bad too. They just disappeared. I was like fucking horrible.
Some people just disappear. I mean, that industry is big, but it's small at the same
But
time.
they'll have to.
But
That's pretty good
Denzel's son
band.
did it different. He didn't go into acting until after he played football.
I mean, but honestly though, like, okay, Jay, so like what we was talking about, if you do have that kind of advantage, let's say your parents are super successful or famous, you can literally go into any kind of field you want though. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if they didn't go into the industry, like, don't follow your parents and go make music. But if I want to go be, let's say if I want to be a chemist, I could go to like the best schools and fuck with and get instructed by the best chemists because
Grow my
of
own
parents.
herbal.
You see what I'm saying? Like, I would use
Well, I
that
get what you're
advantage for
saying.
something different.
I feel like it's all mental. It's all in your head. If you feel like your parents cast that big of a shadow over you, that's not where you need to be. But like Busy Bone's son said, he was like, I know how big my dad is. I know who he is. And he was like, but I don't think about it.
But I'm doing my own thing. Yeah.
You know what
And
I'm
he's
saying?
good.
No, and more
I
power
like-
to him. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying to let it stop them. I
No,
just feel like
no,
it
I
just
feel
makes
like-
it harder
I
for
feel
them,
like a
especially
lot
if they're
of people,
looking.
if they let that, like, because I'm sure if, you know, my dad was Will Smith and I tried to be an actor and I was garbage, people be like, oh, you'll never be your dad. Oh, you'll never be as good as your dad. Or,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
But Pop, send me to
But
mechanic
that's
school
all,
or something
that's
like
all mental. At that point, you decide either you're going to continue with your dream to be an actor just like your dad or whatever, or you go and do something else.
I mean,
You know
cause
what I'm saying?
I like old school. I used to like old school Will Smith. I like when he was a Fresh Prince. You know what I'm saying? Like back in the day. But like, I don't know, just right now. I just can't fuck with Will Smith no more. I just don't know why. And his kids, I hate his fucking kids.
Wait, hold on. You talking about like Will Smith is in like his acting? You
No,
can't
like-
fuck with?
No, it's like his music back in like.
Does he still make music?
I mean, he's been doing stuff lately. Yeah, he's
Doing
been
his
coming.
thing.
He's been coming back.
I mean, cause I mean,
Right.
he had some good songs. I mean, Summertime and shit. I don't give a fuck what anybody says.
Him and
I
LL
don't
going,
think anybody's gonna disagree with
him
you
and
on
LL
that.
gonna have an album coming out soon.
Hey, I fucks with LL though. I like LL. He stays relevant. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
because
saying?
he hosts everything.
not
They
just
call
that.
him for the host
Not just that,
everything.
like when how Jay-Z did him dirty and kicked him out for Def Jam. And then fucking he came out this time for War. That's a good song. And he talked to him. He talked shit about Jigga. But see, Jay-Z's stupid because like that's a legend. That's like fucking, that's the motherfucker you gotta have. It's like
I feel like it was a business move, though. I mean, sometimes you got to do business moves, and it's not always gonna make your friends happy.
Too, like a snuff punch. He's everywhere. Just like Ice-T, he's everywhere.
Right.
Ice-T can cover the album.
Yeah, I think people give Jay-Z way too much credit.
Yeah, he ain't all that. I mean, let me tell you something. And everybody, you know how we talked about this shit, but I believe in my heart that if Biggie was alive, Jay-Z would still just be. He'd be like another little seed.
He'll be a
To
drug.
me.
He'll still be drug dealing, right?
Yeah. Well, no,
Doubtful.
he'll still be making music, but he wouldn't be as big as he is now.
Nah, I'm gonna say doubtful on that just because it goes back to what he just said, not as Jay just said about the mentality. Jay-Z's mentality is that you're not gonna stop me from doing what I want to do. And he wanted to make it to the top. He wanted to be where he's at today is exactly where he pictured himself
that's
being.
cool because
and I feel like he wouldn't have been stopped.
Because with those people out of the way,
As garbage as he is.
because what I'm saying, with those people out of the way, that he got his opportunity to go because they had nobody else, and that's what gave him the chance to show his skills, to show his his goodness, his greatness, or whatever. That's just my opinion. I mean, because there's a couple songs I like from him. I'm not a fan.
Listen,
Like-
I think Nas is better than Jay-Z.
Oh yeah, way better.
You know what I'm saying? I think that, there's so many rappers from New York and other areas, Midwest, that were better than Jay-Z.
But here's my
But
thing.
because he had that hustler mentality, that is why
Because
he did better than everybody.
he had them
The
bangers.
streets,
He had them
that's what
bangers.
got
He had
him,
them
yeah.
bangers. I mean,
I
like what he did with the Hard Knock Life. That was something different, something new. Never heard that before. He brought Annie. Fucking, you know what I'm saying?
I think people just respected the way that he did things.
His
Like
hustle.
he was able to ride the line of keeping it street but mainstream at the same time. And I feel like a lot of people respected that when they saw that even though he was becoming more and more mainstream, he was still spitting like shit. You know what I'm saying? Like about the hood, from the hood, you know what I'm saying? Things like that. He was still keeping it real. I feel like personally, he just did it better than Nas, like as far as image wise.
But like,
Cause Jay-Z outsells Nas in general for pretty much anything. But I understand why though.
And he shouldn't, though.
But I'm saying, though, I don't think the thing is,
white people love Jigga more than they love Nas.
but here's what I'm
And
saying
the
though.
white
I
people
feel like
will buy his album before they. To me,
But we can get into a whole bunch of stuff of why that was.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel like mostly though, I feel like that whole thing with Jay-Z, the popularity of him is not just because of his music. I think it's everything.
His hustle, everything.
It's
yeah.
it's his whole image,
He's into
everything
sports,
that
like
he's done.
He's into
like,
sports and everything, so
Because-
he's in the sports field. And stuff like
yeah,
that.
because I mean, even your favorite artists, or the guys that y'all talking about, they give him props. You know what I'm saying? It's like they're not saying that he spits better than me. It's just the way he handled his business, the way he came into the industry, did his thing, and actually managed to hold on to it. I think that's what a lot of people respect about Jay-Z, and they kind of give him his props based off of that. I don't think it's solely based on just music.
No.
Yeah.
I don't think it's that at all. I feel like at this point,
He's a hustler.
it's not just about like when people say Jay-Z is dope or the best. I don't think that they're just coming from a musical standpoint
and
about it.
he's pretty smart because the way he
He's
invested.
very
in it.
fucking
He-
smart. You know, he just bought Tupac's discography, right?
No.
He bought Tupac's whole catalog.
Tupac rolling over his grave. Tupac hated that motherfucker
what?
too.
He did. hate him.
Jay-Z bought Tupac's catalog.
He bought he
Tupac
owns all the
hated
rights to Tupac's music.
What the fuck?
Now you gonna tell me that's not smart? That's smart as shit because
Hey, that's
how
what-
much
hey,
money?
that's some
Tupac
Michael
is
Jackson
still
shit,
making
though.
a shit ton of money.
That's some Michael Jackson shit too, because when Michael Jackson
Michael-
bought the
Beatles
Beatles catalog,
shit.
that's why him and Paul McCartney was beefing.
Yeah. It's a business thing. That man is about his money, so I can't hate. I mean,
Yeah, because I mean every
that's a smart ass move. If you had the money
He
to
only
buy
bought that for $2 million?
Oh, I didn't say how much. I don't know how much he bought it for, but I'm just saying though,
Yo,
if
yo.
you could afford to buy Tupac's catalog,
See, there's
I mean,
somebody-
as a
somebody-
If
businessman,
his mom was
So-
still
so-
alive, she wouldn't have room
yeah.
with
So if he owns Tupac's
no, but
catalog,
she had it. But the thing is nothing sells like that without permission of the estate. So whoever is in charge of his
that.
estate,
Is his sister still alive?
whoever is in charge of his estate is what gave him permission to buy
Satch
it because he
was his
can't just
mom.
come in.
Satch sold that shit. Mama
Fina
dead.
passed away.
She passed away. Satch sold that shit.
Or not his mom, but
He said sister. sister.
He had a sister too.
Yeah, Satch or whatever her name was. Yeah, she's
Her name was Satch.
yeah, Satch.
Like
Satch
half a
Moore.
satchel.
Satch. Cants. Hey, I was just telling you last week shit. That shit. Like I said, that was another patient wake up moment right there. Like I was telling Jay, man. I'll be listening to podcasts and shit. I'll be cracking up. Paige be like, you laughing at me? Fuck up, get your ass back in bed. We're talking to you.
I was laughing at that. I was laughing at that part.
Yeah, he was. Okay, so he was
That
listening.
part.
That part.
He was listening to the podcast and he was like dying laughing. I didn't know he was listening to the podcast. I just know he had headphones in. And he's like cracking up laughing. I'm like, bro, what the fuck is you listening to? And he's like, I'm listening to the podcast. And I was like, oh, okay. And he was like, yeah, I'm listening to the Cants the rapper.
Cants the rapper.
I don't know what the fuck I was on when I said that.
That shit happened week though, man.
Oh, man. I started dying laughing when I was editing it too, and I fucking listened to that part. I
was on the bus and I was laughing.
I had to stop.
Hey, but back to this shit we talking about.
Yeah.
So a lot of Jigga need to go and holler at John Singleton now so they can make All Eyes on Me bright. They can make it better.
Oh.
Then they holler at John Singleton, make the movie good.
At first, I thought you said John Cena. I was like, what does John Cena and Tupac have anything to do with each other?
Oh, you know,
is John Cena gonna play Tupac?
Speaking of John Cena, so speaking of John Cena, man, I was watching this the other day, man, and so these you know how they got the indie promotions, these like local wrestling promotions and shit, like just like, you know, like the one I'm trying to start and shit, like just, you know, so I ain't lying, nigga. I'll tell you right in a minute. But,
Midget wrestling.
No, but like so, there's like these are like you know, local wrestling, like, you know, stuff is like in Georgia whatever wrestling, and they advertise John Cena. John Cena's gonna be there. The crowd comes and it's his daddy, John Cena Sr. He shows up.
Oh shit! Wow. Does he look like John Cena?
Big old fella, he look like Jim Ross. He's an old
shit. He does. Oh, I never even seen John Cena's dad.
And you know
That's
what happened to
crazy.
Jim Ross this weekend?
I thought he was dead.
So he was doing commentary. I
thought he was dead. I thought he was
at the New Japan wrestling thing.
Yeah.
And I forgot who got through. One of the wrestlers got through into him. Fucking, they threw the wrestler guy into the announce table and shit. Fucking broke JR's rib and punctured his lung and shit. So
Damn, broke his ribs? How hard they throw this nigga? What was they fighting, the Hulk?
Motherfucker landed on him and shit.
He just grabbed a
JR is old as fuck, man.
It reminds me when he said, like, you were talking about you getting hit by cars and shit. And he said, what the fuck you hit with? The Hulk and shit?
Hey, on some real shit. Oh, okay, so this is just so random. It just popped into my head because I was thinking about fighting. Like, did you ever, so you told me you was watching that 60 Days In.
Oh, yeah.
Did you see the part I was talking about where the black dude was tripping about the shower?
Oh, yeah.
You saw that part?
Who in there? Those guys were like, oh, okay, man.
And he went off on
Yeah,
that?
he's like, yeah, I don't give a fuck to the shower. I'm up here, like that season 2.
Tell me you wasn't dying laughing, though. Tell me it wasn't hilarious.
The whole season, like, season 2 was just dope. Even that other, like, that little square guy that when they thought he was a rat in the first place, he's like joining the gang, fixing people's knuckles and shit, because he used to be a medic in the army.
Yeah, that dude,
That dude's fucking,
They got into a fight in the cell. Like,
And
this dude beat this dude up for whatever reason. Like, he owed him some shit or whatever, some commissary or whatever, and he never gave it to him. So he broke his knuckle.
His knuckle was way
in the
back
process.
here, bro.
Yeah, and they showed it. It was like you could literally see the bump was like back on his hand, and dude like put it back, and I was like, oh hell no. Like, dude did it with like with
crazy,
ease.
man.
Like, he took it like a G. I was like, I would have been screaming like a bitch. I ain't gonna lie.
I ain't even touch your hand yet, motherfucker.
I'm sensitive. I know it's coming, so I'm just gonna start screaming now. It's like right before you get the ass whooping, and you already flinching, like you already moving, ain't even hit you yet. You like,
Why you crying? I ain't even hit you yet.
they're like, I ain't even hit you yet. Oh, okay.
And when you were a kid, you fuck up and you try to put your hand in the way.
Oh man, your hand be having, dude. I used to have welts on my wrist and shit.
Right?
I used to have welts on my wrist from the belt hitting and shit.
He got Smarty started tying shit around his wrist, a magazine and shit.
Right? Start rapping it like I'm John Claude Van Damme and shit.
Look at the
Rap
glass.
this motherfucker today. You know what I did try though? I'm glad my parents, rest in peace to them, but like they didn't know this, but I wore multiple underwear before. I tried that route for padding purposes because my parents was like, pull your pants down.
Hey,
See,
Joe,
they didn't play that
Joe,
shit.
having a
So
shitty
I
day.
used to have like 5 pairs of underwear on, but I would like tuck them underneath like the band so that you could tell. Oh Lord,
He said I put the whole pack of Fruit Loops
I
out.
ain't gonna lie, bro. I tried any and everything I could, bro, because I was like, the hand ain't working.
Right?
Pop up with a diaper.
Nigga, it did look obvious too. Like if they was really like paying attention, I think they was just so mad, like they didn't even catch it. But
She's like, damn, son, you got ass.
well, that wouldn't have been nothing because that runs in my family any damn way. But we do. I will say though that I got away with that one time, and I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna test that no more because in the process of the ass whooping, you know, they spanking you so your underwear kind of slide a little bit. I was like, oh shit, multiple bands. You're not supposed to see multiple bands. If I see Fruit of the Loom twice, that's not a good thing.
Right?
Bands
It's only
make
supposed
that
to say
ass.
it one time. Like, what kind of bands is it? So I did try some. Hey man, them ass whoopings suck, bro. They suck.
Who you telling? The Hulk used to hit him with cars.
And I know all of us got whoopings. I know everybody at this table was well versed in ass whoopings,
Fuck yeah.
especially Jay.
Just like, I didn't do shit.
She grabbed her by a hair so he can't go nowhere.
Man.
You ain't going nowhere now, little nigga.
Like some funny, you know, back in the day, you know, the show like having a little tail and shit.
Oh shit! You got the rat tail popping off. Look at his face. He looks so disgusted right now.
Like, yo, the old school cholo and shit. I said,
When he brought up the rat tail, he looked so disgusted. He was like, oh.
yeah. Hey,
I used to think that shit was just weird as fuck.
The rat tail?
Yeah, seeing
bald headed
kids
with the
fucking
fucking tail?
bald with like one little patch
With this
of
tiny
hair.
little ass piece of
Fucking
hair.
braided and
It
shit.
wasn't-
Yeah,
Like,
why
what
is
the
it so
fuck
long?
you
I'm
doing?
like, this is the only part of your hair that grew?
it wasn't even like a tongue pose. It's like right here in the bottom. Just right here. That's it. Hey, but that ain't shit because my cousin, he had hair like yours. Not pretty though. But like, so he shit.
I love how you do that.
Nah, it's pretty though.
That is pretty dope.
So he shaved his head like me. And the motherfucker, but he left the whole back. Like,
Wait, what?
he let
Like the whole
So he had like a reverse mullet
He
or
had
what?
the back piece all right here.
He had like a monk.
No, he was,
A monk type.
Yeah, he was just all bald headed, and he had like a fucking,
Yeah,
like,
the
he had a
George
fucking like chicken feather, like he had a fucking the triangle coming out from the back of his shit.
What
and
the
he thought
fuck?
it was so fly.
Oh,
I was like,
shit.
Oh, yeah, I'm like, I can't wait to go.
Jefferson.
I can't wait to go to school on Monday. I said, nah, bro.
He said, don't do it. Don't do it.
So I was cool. And he always liked this hat I had, because I don't wear hats. And I had this hat, he always liked it. It was a fucking cardinal hat. It was fitted. He always used to put it on. Or when he had his long hair. So I was like, hey, man, go ahead, rock this. So he put it on. I was like, so we went to school that day. So all you saw was the hat and the hair coming out the back. It was like one of them hats.
Look like Easy.
It looked like one of them Halloween hats, like how we were camping with,
Oh, what are you talking about?
with the hair in the back and shit. I got something, I'm over here dying, but yeah, and the motherfucker fucked around and somebody, you know, he play around. One of the homies just snapped the hat off.
All the baldness show. It's like lifting up a skirt on top of your head. Like, he's like, oh shit. You showed my baldness. They Marilyn Monroe this nigga's hair.
Hey, I like how Boogie took it off of him and threw it on someone else. Though.
They said you look like you ripped off the wig in the back got stuck. Oh, my
Damn. He got his wig snatched.
Motherfucker got scalped.
And then like you got scalped. And like someone tore off your wig and the back part got stuck.
Oh, ratchet ass. Looking like one of these ratchet ass hoes.
Oh my god.
That's so bad.
It look like that
Why
one dude.
though? Like, I don't even understand.
Who did it look like that one dude that comes on like a? It's the older black man. He comes like on Martin or some shit. He has a gold tooth. And he's bald headed.
You talking about Jerome? Jerome
Not Romy Rome, but he has like this. He's bald headed and he has like he's an old man. And he has like the long black. He has like
Oh, the security?
He's
The
no, he has,
sheriff?
like, it's not, he don't come on Martin. He comes like shows like that. You know, he's like in the Medea movies and shit.
Oh, you said Martin, nigga.
Well, I'm saying like he's,
I don't watch Medea.
I've
Fuck
seen him and
Medea.
shit like that, but like
Cross-dressing ass.
He has
nigga.
a gold
It ain't
tooth.
even that. It's just those movies are so fucking stereotypical, and don't even get me started on
But
Tyler Perry.
but like he's bald headed and he has like a long weave back here. Like, start from the back right here.
Oh, I don't know if it's from any Medea movies. I don't know. But
Yeah, like,
you said Martin, that's why I was like, oh, I know this.
That's how he looked, dude.
You watch Medea movies? And you want to talk about me drinking a girly drink, quote unquote? And you watching Medea movies?
Fuck, man, when you fucking kicking back with a bitch, you gotta put it on.
Oh, look at the justification on this. Well, I mean, what? When we kicking back, you know, it's whatever. You know,
That's what Bill Cosby said too.
Oh my god!
With Camille.
Stop!
Camille.
Stop it now.
Oh my god.
You know, and I mean, but the girl had.
Where my soundbite at?
I know we gotta get this.
You right. Thanks for reminding me.
I'm sweating. I'm sweating, period, man.
You was sweating already.
I have.
Yeah.
I fucking blink and I'm sweating like fuck.
With
You
blanket?
blink when you
I
sweat?
start blinking, I sweat, nigga.
Oh.
That's because the eyes are working so hard.
Looking at your ugly ass. Fuck you.
Damn.
Yeah, that was rude.
That was
That was rude.
That was rude.
Some
Fuck you, Boogie.
animosity.
See, I'm not even gonna stoop to your level tonight.
He's like, we cool, man, but you
No.
don't call me ugly. Hey, complimented your hair, though.
I'm not even gonna stoop to your level.
Don't stoop to his level.
Fucking crude,
Fucking Russ Malone ass.
caveman looking ass. Bam Bam Bigelow looking ass.
Hey. At least I'm glad I look like a celebrity.
Old
Thank you.
Chin Po looking ass nigga.
You just gonna keep going.
Oh,
So anyway,
So, anyway.
so man, Dame Dash getting gangster with motherfuckers. Speaking of Jigga and them, he getting crazy with Lee Daniels over $2 million.
Okay.
$2 million.
and how much money did he get?
No meal.
Oh, okay. He ain't that much of a
got Meek
motherfucking
Mill.
gangster then.
He got Meek Mill.
He got Meek Mill, yeah.
That's all he got. Oh,
I'm saying,
yellow
like,
ass.
well, he was getting spicy with his ass. I was
Wait,
like,
so please explain this to me. So what did Dame Dash do?
well, because I guess he fronted Lee Daniels a couple mil, fucking get his whole little.
And what year? Because it couldn't have been anytime soon.
I guess he put out Precious.
It was a long
so
time ago.
it had to be when Jay-Z verse came out because that's when he actually had money. So, moving on.
He was like, I want my shit.
Yeah, he's like, because he
Exactly.
hurting now. That's why, see, he didn't need it when he was hurting.
Right.
See, now SRP knocking at his door. He like, oh.
He's like, my Empower beeping. Boop, beep.
Right.
I hate that shit, dog. You're right, you know, Empower.
I had Empower. I don't use Empower no more, but I had
But it's
Empower
cool
back in the
now
day.
because now you can do it like on your phone and you can like get an app and
Oh shit, they done went, man. I had to go to Food City and
Yeah, they
fill up
do
my
that shit.
card
But
because
what-
they only had them at Food Cities for some reason. I'm like, this is some bullshit. What they trying to say?
That only Latinos use this motherfucker.
I know,
You
'cause I was like-
motherfuckers.
That's the only place I could find it at Walmart, Fries.
Well, now they got them. They got Food City and Safeways now.
Fries have
At
them.
Safeway, that's shocking because Safeway is like kind of bougie
Nah, but
as a grocery store.
Actually, when I lived, it was always a Safeway.
Cause
I
live
went to.
right there for Greenfield University, and fucking we used to go. I used to
Yeah, I
go to
lived on
Safeway.
Southern and Dobson.
Yeah.
And,
I used to live right there,
Dobson
bro.
and University.
Greenfield and University. We was on
Had
Greenfield and
the-
Main. It's right up the
had
street.
remember that, yeah.
The Safeway with the.
Oh, you mean Dobson
SRP.
and Maine? That's the Safeway right there.
Maybe that's what.
Yeah,
it
that's
is.
the one right there by the library.
right there.
Right there,
Yeah.
by
Right there,
Chris-
right-
by-
right
by-
there, right there.
Right there, boy.
by Krispy Kreme.
Hello, boy.
By the Krispy Kreme. By the Krispy
By the
Kreme.
Krispy Kreme.
So wait, Dame Dash fronted him some money, or
Fronted him
lent
some
him some money. And Lee Daniels, that name sounds familiar, but reiterate where he's what he's.
He's the one that he's like a
He
director
doesn't
or
even,
whatever. of
oh,
Precious
because
and
he
shit.
writes Empire.
Yeah.
He does a
That's
lot
right.
of the.
He created Empire.
Not
That's
to
right.
sound racial, but a lot of the black like movies and
It's
shows.
not racist.
and-
It's
He like
it's
new
true,
school
it's
John
true.
Singleton, but for the sensitive.
But
type.
no, I know he does Empire, so that's why I had to remember. So I just need. So he fronted him some money,
Yeah, give me
and
some
what? Now he's
Precious?
trying to collect.
Yeah, that's time to collect. He's like,
Like the IRS, like 10 years
he called
later?
him out. He's like, Precious made a lot of money. You made over so much money. Break me out. You know, he just wanted $2 million.
See, that actually
But
makes
he ain't
him
got no
look bad.
goons. So Lee Daniels looking at him like,
Because he ain't got no money. See, here's
Right?
the problem. See, when he
We got
lent that,
Memphis
I
Bleak.
guarantee you, when he lent that money to
Hey,
Lee Daniels,
don't clown on Memphis Bleak though. Memphis Bleak will go get it.
yeah, because he on
Listen,
drugs.
I don't give a damn.
What's the other one?
Listen, one of these motherfuckers
Beans?
came to me right now,
Beanie Siegel.
told me I give you
Benny Siegel,
I give you $100 grand. Go collect this $2 million. I'm gonna go get that.
I'll get that $2 million for him.
Of course.
Hey, I'll be back in an hour. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
I need that. So it's not that hard.
But like, give me 100,000 and fucking lifetime pass to Golden Corral. And we
The
good.
problem is, I
Well,
don't
I know
think
that.
Dame got that kind of money to spare. That's the problem.
No, I'm talking about if they get it.
I'm
Oh,
saying-
yeah.
No, I'm saying like, well, yeah, Dane. I don't think Dane.
You make that offer to me, I'ma go.
You know what I think happened? I think Dame offered him the money when Lee Daniels was trying to get on and get his shit popping because he wasn't really known back then,
Right.
but Dame Dash was. Then Lee Daniels grinded, did his thing. Now he's all over the place. He got Empire, his show. He got all these other movies and other shows that he's doing. Dame Dash then fell off. So
Need
now
that money.
the roles have switched, and I think that now he's like,
Dame Jazz
Time
trying
to
you
to
know
pay
what?
up.
When you broke, you start thinking about niggas that owe you money. That's
Time
what I
to
think.
pay
Dame
up.
Dash sitting in
I'm
the
like,
crib like,
every
man, who
day,
did I
like-
lend money to? Like, when he had
Are
money,
you
he
who the
didn't
worst
care.
ones? The worst ones, man, is fucking your blood cousins or something. Your blood family, the one that fucking burns you the most. They'll be like, yo, remember that money I let you? Like one time,
Remember that dollar I gave you like 3 years ago?
My
Motherfucker, I need that.
Right.
You remember we was at the ice cream truck, and you said, "Did you
Nah,
give
so-
me back?"
Nigga, we was like 7. I don't care. That's
So,
the principle.
I let my cousin a nice amount of money one time, cause he was like, I'm gonna lose my crib. No, like it was worse than that, girl. It was worse than that. Like, you know, it was some heavy shit. Back when I was doing a lot of OT, I was doing all right. I was on my game, you know. I was comfortable. And he was like, yo, I'm about to lose the crib. Da-da-da. I said, cool. I chipped him off. And so, yeah, I hooked him up, and then when it's time to pay the debt, oh, I ain't got it. Okay, cool. It's all good. But then he up on Snapchat making it rain.
Oh, wow.
I'm like, motherfucker.
You gotta love that.
And I was like, what's up with that? Oh,
This is why
it was my homie's money. He said he gave me the money to go throw it out. And motherfuck you.
This is why my
that was the
family
case, I
always
would've-
told me,
Right.
if you ever gonna lend somebody money, make sure that you know that you can part with it.
Exactly.
Like, you don't need it back.
Right.
Just in case for your own insurance.
Right.
Because if you actually feel like you don't need that, probably don't need to lend it out.
Right.
Because it's 9 times out of 10, you won't get it back. And if you do, you're gonna be waiting for it.
Right.
And it ain't gonna come when you need it. So that's sound advice in my opinion.
And
That
no,
save you a lot of
Or
money.
you go
But
the
I
other
understand where
way.
you're coming
I
from.
mean,
You let it out
but I
because you
mean,
know you'll go get it.
But at the time, too,
Or that too.
but at the time, I was cool.
Right. No, I understand. I'm
I
just
kick
saying
my own
that.
cousin's door and take
I know
all
what I'm
they
saying,
shit and pawn it.
but the thing is, what he does, and he goes in and you know, I can't disrespect my tias. I can't. You
Well,
know?
of course.
And she'll like be like, she'll go run to her and me home, and she even offered to fucking give it to me. I'm like, it's not your problem. I was like, you know what? I just let it go, man. I just said fuck it, man, because he ain't got shit anyway. You know what I'm saying? So. Well, he can't do nothing for me, so I did something good. Maybe good karma will happen or something. You know what I'm saying? I don't expect nothing in return. But fuck it, maybe somebody
Good karma
help me.
did
So my
happen. You met
question
me.
is, so
You're welcome.
So back to the Lee Daniels thing. Like, so what was Lee Daniels' response to this whole deal? He's like, I mean, I guess. He's like, nigga, I'll let you come to one of my parties
he
or
was cool
something.
about it. I think it was. You see the video that they're talking stuff, and he's like, I'll get you your money. He's like, I'll get you your money. Cool out, I'll get you your money.
Here's the funny thing, though. If he really wanted to be a dick, he could just be like, I ain't giving you shit. Because at the end of the day, if they didn't have no contract or nothing written on paper legally,
Exactly.
he don't owe him a damn dime. Like, he really don't. Like,
he can write off a donation.
And there's nothing that Dame Dash could do about it. Like, he couldn't take him to court for it. Like, he couldn't do nothing
It's
because
not
it's like,
legally
because the first
binding.
thing they're going to ask for is, where's it in writing?
Right.
Where does it say that he's going to pay you back? And if he can't produce that, Lee Daniels going to walk out of that court not paying shit. So,
But
really...
just on principle, you know what I'm
No,
saying?
I get that. I'm just saying that
you
Lee
were
Daniels...
nothing, and Damon Dash went. Well, I can't say nothing, but you were at a lower part of your career.
Right,
and
he was at the beginning stages.
Somebody actually went out, you know, out
Help-
of their way to
and
help
boost
you
Yeah.
to you know,
Prosper in your
Yeah.
career and shit.
Yeah.
to
I see
further
that.
yourself.
And
then you
but
know,
see, but
Oh, I'm not
obviously,
condoning him not paying him.
But the thing is though, Dame could have been cool about it though. He couldn't act like an
He
asshole
didn't have
about
to
it.
blast him, right?
Because like somebody, if I owe
Well, first of
somebody
all,
money-
why did he even go to the media with it?
Yeah.
That's my
That's what
thing.
I'm
Like,
saying.
Well, no, because like I guess that was out in public and shit, you know, and the media's everywhere.
Exactly.
yeah, but I feel like those kind of conversations he could have had. He could have
Close
called
the
him.
Meet me
on
at the
the scene.
office.
He could have visited
Yeah,
him. Like, I'm sure he knows where
Damon
he's at
Dash
or how
ain't
to
got
get.
no office no more.
Meet me at the house.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure he has.
Meet me
enough,
at
I'm pretty
Burger
sure he
King.
still has enough of a name where he could go places and get into places where he needed to go.
Right.
Like, if he needed to get a hold of Lee Daniels, I'm sure he could do it.
Text me, cuz. You know?
He wouldn't have to go through the media to do it. That's what I feel like. I feel like he
that's-
shouldn't have
that's
did it on
messed up
a
his part because they didn't have to blast him like that.
yeah. He shouldn't have did it on a public
And
forum.
they try to get spicy, you know, and that's just Dame Dash style. Cause like he still thinks
Who got spicy? Dame?
yeah, cause I mean that's just
What was he doing? Dancing with a fucking ball in his hand with no shirt on?
No, but like he just thinks that, you know, yeah, pouring it on bitches.
That's all he was.
Where's
That's
my
all he
money?
ever did in the
Where's my
videos. I was like,
Exactly.
why is this
All up in
nigga
the
here?
video,
Like, he like, why is he here? Jay-Z's doing all the work. What are you doing? Like, but really, no. Dame did. I ain't gonna front on some real shit. Dame did do a lot. They was a good ass
With the
team.
Rockaway and all that shit.
I
mean,
really think they was a dope ass team, and I hate that they broke up.
what happened
Like,
with that? I
is
never
it
knew the story behind that. I
Because
seen that
Jay-Z
movie.
took over.
I seen that movie that they made, like where they were like it was a fake. It was about Jay-Z and Dame. It was but it was like a oh man, it was a fucking corny ass movie. It was like, you know, it was one of them state property, paper soldier type movies.
Hey, I like
yeah.
those movies.
Those
though.
movies
Those
fucking
B-movie
dope.
asses, yeah.
Well, with all
You
the-
remind me of my cousin, because my cousin liked the
with all
movies
the
too.
rock, well, that's like cool movies like Shatas. You ever seen that one? Shatas.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's classic. Bumba clock, motherfucker.
Mad Max was a monster.
Motherfucker me. What's that dude? Is this same guy? His belly's all dark with gold teeth.
Belly?
You don't want to rump with
You
me.
don't want to rump with me, man. Yeah, she was fucking dope, man. Fucking good.
Belly was a good movie too.
Did y'all watch Belly too?
With the game. Hey, I'm not gonna lie though, there were parts of it that were cool.
I called it movie,
but you could tell it was a low budget.
I called it movie Belly Ache.
Belly Ache.
That shit was horrible.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie. Hey, listen, there's always a part in every movie where people get like excited to see what happens next.
That part,
when that motherfucker went into digging in his backyard and popped out with that street sweeper, I was like, oh shit, it's about to go there.
That's like that movie Empire when Fat Joe hit that switch and that fucking shotgun came coming from behind the couch.
Yeah.
That shit was dope. Like
that was a good movie too.
Oh, fucking Empire's a classic. I know nobody really talks about that one.
With
John Leguizamo and shit. Those are all Boricuas right there, man. That shit. Yeah. That movie's a fucking classic right there.
I really thought you was talking about the show Empire. Honestly, I was like, wait, there's a movie?
That movie fucking Empire.
Paid in Full.
Paid in Full, gangster.
Full, yeah.
That's my shit.
But
Yo, I was just on YouTube last week, I think, and I was looking at it, and the dude who played Rico, the real one, just got out of prison.
Oh shit. That's cool though, man.
Rico no, it's not. It's not, because they was talking about he's snitching and
real
all
Rico?
No, his name wasn't Rico. It was like Alpo G or something like that.
You liking that one?
I forget what it was, but it was like, it basically let you know that Paid in Full was real shit. Like it really happened.
No, yeah.
That's why I like Freeway Ricky. You know, they're talking shit to Rick Ross's ass. Don't glorify my name like that, my brother. Put my name right.
He said it, that's all.
No, not like that. You know, he tried to be all cool, but don't glorify my name like that, my brother. Let's get together. Let's do something positive at the streets. Don't be rapping about all this negativity using my name.
Like a pimp named Slipback.
I was just watching that.
Yeah, he hit me up earlier telling me, he's like, yeah, man, I'm watching Boondocks.
Because like,
I've
been on this whole fucking trip, dog. I just got done watching the whole 5 seasons of Saved by the Bell. Don't ask me why. I was like, niggas looking at me like, yeah, I watched that shit.
That was 5 seasons.
So did I when I was like 4.
And then I started watching the Boondocks. And then and then I don't know, man.
That's a natural caveat. Yeah, you go straight from Saved by the Bell to the Boondocks. They totally relate.
But no, that ain't shit. Because then I went to, and then I was like, oh shit.
I went to 90210 or
actually,
whatever it was.
I would more relate.
Actually, no, I went to 21 Jump Street. The original.
The original.
Yeah, that's what I'm watching now. The original with Johnny Depp. I'm on season 2 right now. Yeah, so.
Season 2.
And then I went to Beverly Hillbillies.
I watched Colors the other
Jeffro
night.
Bodine, that motherfucker was the shit.
And then Golden Girls.
Hey, don't fuck around, no. Blanche is the shit too. Betty White's the only one still kicking.
Right.
And she thug as fuck. Thank you for being a friend, bitch. I like all the more shows though, man. I'm a fucking weirdo.
I just watching South Park. Like, South Park is hilarious.
I watched Colors the other night.
Oh yeah, what was it? Because that meme I put up. We don't. What does it say? Essays don't fucking turn up. We get down home.
Yeah.
That fucking frog from you ever seen Colors?
Yeah.
That fucking frog, the 2-1 Vato. He's sitting there dancing. That part where they're all dancing.
Yeah.
Shit. That's my shit right there.
They shot out the Crips.
Okay, so on some real shit. So I told y'all, like, I'm not really like a movie watcher. There's a lot of movies I haven't seen, and I'm gonna be super honest with y'all. Like, I've never seen Colors.
Really?
What?
Never seen it.
It's all right. I don't even really remember most of it.
I honestly have never seen it. Like, some of these classic movies that everybody talks about, like, a lot of these movies I have not seen. Like, you can try to test me and be like, yo, have you seen this? Have you seen this? I'm gonna be like, no.
You ever seen Scarface?
I seen parts of it.
Wait, what?
I seen parts of Scarface, like
never
only
seen, like,
parts
the
of it,
full
not like the
Scarface?
full, not fully.
Okay,
no,
we're shutting down the podcast right now. We can go up in this motherfucker, put it on the big fucking screen.
I told y'all I'm weird like that. Like, there's a lot of movies that I haven't seen.
That's okay.
Some more Hurricane.
And vice versa, there are a lot of movies y'all talk about I haven't seen. So,
but that's like a few for me. He's the movie buff. He's the movie buff.
But like, when we talk about certain movies, these are like, but this is Scarface. These are like big movies. Like
I've seen pretty much most of the. I would say that I've seen about 80% of the movie. I may have missed like the very beginning or like a little bit of the middle or some shit like that. But I've seen pretty much the movie. Like, I know how he gets into the game. Yeah. I know how he, comes up. I know how he ends up falling. I get all that. So I've seen all that stuff. But I'm just saying, like, I haven't actually sat from start to finish and watched it. But like, if you threw movies out at me, I can guarantee you I probably have not seen them.
I don't know why, but my favorite part of Scarface, Chit, get the Yale.
Yeah.
I don't know why, just that part all the time.
Yeah.
Like when I was a kid, I just always said that, Chit, get the Yale.
Yeah.
Kids be like, Chit, get the Yale. Yeah, that part was bad. That fucking crazy.
Godfather?
That part?
No, actually.
I've
never seen any of the Godfathers.
That crazy bitch that jumps up with the shotgun. Yato! What the fuck? She went Japanese on him real quick, Holmes. That was the shit. Right?
Have you seen Godfather, Miss J? See, I haven't. I haven't seen any of them.
I've seen both of them, but I haven't seen the third one.
I haven't seen the third one. I just seen.
The third one was like,
I haven't seen them at all. And I just honestly, just a few years ago, I want to say about within the past 5 years, I saw Goodfellas.
Yeah.
You seen it Departed?
For the first time, like.
Did you see the real version or just the TV?
Yeah, no, I saw the real version where Joe Pesci was wilding out. No, because they do show it a lot on TV.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I'm like, that movie is. There's certain movies that you should not try to edit for television.
You know, they try to play
Deadpool on TV.
Straight Outta Compton too.
Why? Why, Sway?
Okay, that's a movie I've never seen. I've never seen Deadpool.
Well, oh yeah, I've seen the first one and the second one.
It's okay. It's funny.
The first one is hilarious.
It's not like, like Marvel movies are like, ooh, but this is like more, it's rated R, so it's like got more humor and shit.
It's like you're kind of like, I think Anonymous J, you're like, because he's an asshole the whole fucking movie. Yeah. So you would like it. He got smart. He got smart ass comments, comebacks to everything. Like, you would totally fuck with it. You would love it. I'm surprised you haven't seen it.
He's like, you sure you're not Deadpool?
Right. No, some real shit. Like, you would enjoy it. You would enjoy the fuck out of the first one. The second one? Have you seen the second one?
I haven't seen the second one.
Okay, I'm going to tell y'all this.
I'm not really into sequels, like Marvel shit like that.
Well, I feel like when it comes to Marvel movies and comic book movies, I feel like they can get away with the sequels more. Like, but I will say that the sequels aren't always
like the comic book ones. Like the one I watched, all of them was all treated of the Spider-Man's, the original one with the Toby
Maguire.
Yeah.
Crybaby ass.
That motherfucker. Yeah.
He cried so much.
His own whining ass. That, but on some real shit, the Deadpool 2. So it was okay. My problem is I feel like. It's just like it has the same problem as any other sequel. It can't really define itself and continue the story. It has to try to piggyback off of everything that was funny and good in the first one. And it's like, but we seen that already.
That's why my favorite fucking sequel ever made though was Terminator 2. You already know.
Come on, man. Everybody knows that that's the best sequel literally in the history of sequels ever made. As far as a sequel being better than the original.
The original, yeah. Because the original was great. But the motherfucking second one, that motherfucker.
You can't beat Liquid Metal. Liquid Metal in that movie was bad.
And then the third one was decent.
I'm all out here trying to think about it.
I don't even know why you watch anything past 2. I didn't watch anything past 2. After 2, I was like, I'm done because I refuse to ruin 2.
Just a fan. Oh man.
For me.
I watched the last one, Genesis. That's when I was watching.
When they actually brought Arnold Schwarzenegger back, and they CGI'd his ass on everything because he's old as fuck.
See, okay. Only if they were not books, I think. You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't.
Okay.
What do you mean?
Like, the second Harry Potter was better than the first Harry Potter.
You watched the Harry Potter movies?
Yep. Sure the fuck did. I watched Lord of the Rings. The second one was better than the first one.
I hate all those movies, and I haven't seen them.
I've never watched those.
I'm not even interested to watch them, and I'm surprised.
I've seen like the first Harry Potter.
I've seen the first.
It's always these kind of niggas that be watching this shit, though.
No, I was young, though. So.
I mean, you could be into it. I know grown ass people who are into fucking Harry Potter and watch that shit. Like, there's nothing wrong with it.
It actually got me wanting to read. I was like in second grade when the first.
I'm glad.
Came out.
I mean, his Twilight poster, his house and everything.
Because reading is fundamental.
No. That's another one.
Hey, because I mean, my kids, I was like, fuck this fucking stupid.
But in all of those, the second one was better than the first, and then the next one was better than that one.
Yeah,
but I feel like Harry Potter though had something to go off of because the stories were already there.
Yeah,
and they just continued the story. But I feel like a lot of sequels.
No, that's why I'm saying that a lot of the ones that aren't books might be like that, but the ones that were like written, like books
pre-written out.
The Marvel movies from the comic books, but it don't.
Yeah, but like me, I never saw like, I don't even know what it's called. Avengers, the first one. Yeah. I never saw Avengers 2. I've never seen
really
Thor.
The Avengers though, like honestly,
but like I saw Black Panther, and then I saw what's the new one?
Which one?
The newest Avengers Infinity War, and I thought that shit was tight. You know what I'm saying? That makes me want to go watch the Avengers and all Thor and all the rest of them because I liked this one.
Only cool thing about
but it might just fuck it up for me. So
only cool thing I seen the first Avenger. Only cool thing I liked about Guardians when fucking the Hulk grabbed the motherfucker like
oh yeah,
like, slamming the fuck out that motherfucker. I like that one.
Honestly, I never really got into the Avengers movies.
Coming back.
Try to your face.
I never really got into the Avengers movies because I didn't really like I wasn't really interested in the characters that were part of it, with the exception of Iron Man and Hulk. Everybody else, all the other characters I didn't really care for.
Dude, where the fuck is the Flash? I used to like the Flash when I was a kid.
He's got a TV show on the
DC.
CW.
Yeah, I know.
He's got his own show already.
DC.
And that's DC. Nobody cares.
What is it? CW? On CW?
Okay.
On the
And it's
WB?
on the CW, so no one cares.
On the WB?
Break it down for me, HL. What's Marvel and what's DC?
Oh, you asking the wrong nigga. You need to talk to Uncle Kev on that one.
Okay.
Kev.
He's
What
the
is
one
it?
that'll tell you.
DC is Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, Green Lantern.
Wonder Woman.
That's DC.
Gay Lantern?
Marvel is X-Men, Spider-Man, Avengers. Black Panther.
Basically, all the cool movies that you've seen come out that everybody talks about, those are Marvel. The ones that came
You
out
got
that
the
nobody
Justice
really
League.
talked about,
Yeah.
that's DC. So
Basically-
the Justice League movie, that was DC. Everybody was
I didn't
hyped.
see it.
Exactly, nobody did.
basically-
And then there's Marvel. Then there's I'm just being honest.
Basically the Marvel.
I'm just basically
Marvel has better characters.
Marvel is the
They
Transformers to DC's GoBots. I mean, that's it right now.
This thing.
go back.
Oh shit! Damn, we took it there.
That's it right now.
So yeah, that's essentially like. I feel like DC's superheroes. I don't know. I just never really got like. I don't really
So
fuck with
far, you only
Batman.
named like 4 or 5 of them.
But I mean like Batman.
But Batman and Superman's on the
Superman.
key.
I
Because
don't
the only
really,
movies
but
they
I
make
don't
is
really
Superman
fuck
and
with them.
Batman.
I feel like Superman is too damn powerful. Batman's not really a superhero to begin with.
He's a regular ass nigga that does extraordinary things.
Might as well call
Yeah,
him
that
Batman.
anybody with money could
But
do.
at the same time, he runs around with little boys in their underwear. So I don't know if we really want to.
Hey, but you know that it's like, hey, he
True,
does.
though.
The
He
boy
runs around with
Wonder.
underages in tight
Like,
ass.
I'd rather watch Kick-Ass. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, honestly, on some real shit, like I
Batman ain't
don't. I
nothing but
never
expensive
really.
Kick-Ass. That's it.
What characters in DC do people really give a shit about? Like I said, Superman and Batman, those are the most known
And
two.
now
But
Wonder Woman.
even to me, I feel like they've always been boring to me.
Wonder Woman is one that really like, bro.
You only named 4 in Green Lantern.
And the Aquaman.
Because there's really no more. They haven't really
What
made.
is that? What is that on a Family Guy with Aquaman?
I'm
Hey,
just going off
I'm
the
being
movies that
raped.
they made.
Okay, bring it
I
to
would
the
totally
water.
help you if you were in the water right now. If you were in the water, you'd be so dead right now.
That
But
shit
no,
was-
honestly
And
though,
they had the
DC.
Wonder Twins in there. That's only
Yeah,
Who?
DC.
The Wonder Twins.
Exactly. See, DC hasn't really made a lot of movies for their characters, so that's why the ones that he's naming are the ones that they're trying to bank off of, which is Superman and Batman. And then, of course, they brought in Wonder Woman to try to make money off of her, like her
Now
character.
they're making the Aquaman movie.
And now they're making Aquaman, which everybody just shits on Aquaman. Even the Teen Titans shitted on Aquaman. No, I'm serious. The Teen Titans, they have a movie coming out, and in the trailer, it says, the Teen Titans movie, because even Aquaman got a movie.
Right.
And I was like, damn. They really blasted.
Is it live action or is it like animated?
No, it's animated.
My
But
kids-
they
my
talk
kids-
shit
my kids
about
love Teen
Aquaman.
Titans.
Dude, the movie's going to be hilarious.
Like my daughter,
There's a trailer for it. Show it to him.
My son Chingo, he's like, you know, he's the boy, and then Jay was born.
Yeah.
And so everything that he likes, she likes. Like she's into fucking all the boy shit, Paw Patrol. She's in the fucking Blaze. You know what I'm talking about, Blaze? The monster truck. fucking
Yeah,
cartoon.
I've seen it, I've
She's
seen
into all
it.
that shit. You put on like Bubble Guppy, she's like, eh. You put on the Shimmer and Shine, she's like, eh.
Bubba
You put-
Gump?
Bubble Guppies. It's another fucking
The fuck is that?
Yeah, it's a little cartoon on
I don't know about
Nickelodeon.
that one. Is
See?
that like a girl show?
Yeah, and you put on Shimmer and Shine, she's like, eh. You put on Blaze, she's like, Blaze. She's like,
Oh,
my
okay.
baby girl's a little boy, man.
Hey,
And then she's stuck between because my youngest, my youngest is a boy, so you got Chingo, and you got her, and then you got she's stuck. She's gonna be fucking one of them bitches that be beating up people and shit.
And?
That's my baby. She's gonna be like,
I mean, I don't understand what the problem is.
oh, I know, just like all my girls, my beautiful.
You can't raise
princesses
no
out
weak
there.
ass girls in this day and
I
age.
can't.
You can't. Not in this day and age. These dudes out here.
Because
It's trifling.
people like Jamie Foxx and Bill Cosby.
No, you gotta worry about
and-
motherfuckers like Lil Peep.
Who?
Yeah, and Lil Xan, and all them other dudes. You gotta worry about Lil Pump. Sorry, you gotta worry about your daughter getting in cahoots with them type of dudes. So
Listen, if I had a
Tekashi.
daughter, I wouldn't be worried.
no, that's what I'm saying though. But I'm saying that these are the caliber of dudes that these young girls have to choose from nowadays. It's unfortunate, but this is what they have. They got Lil Xan and.
That's why I breed boys. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I got 2 of them myself with no girls. Hey,
Shut-
high five, nigga.
Shut
Winning.
the fuck
We gotta do
up.
an air high five. Oh, he mad.
I got
Yeah,
4
but-
of them, and I got.
out of what though?
Out
A
of
4 out
10.
of 10.
Yeah.
Oh well, you good. You got half.
But
you
see,
got more than half.
right now I got a
boys.
19-year-old daughter. Oh, Lord Jesus.
Ooh.
I got a 16-year-old daughter. Lord Jesus,
Ooh,
help me.
wow.
And then my other baby girl, she's 7. So she's cool. She about to be 8, but she cool.
Okay, but where's the 19-year-old at?
Shut the fuck up.
No, but for real, it's 10 o'clock. Do you know where your children are? No, I'm saying.
No, I meant like
commercial.
I meant like, do they live?
Oh, she don't live near nothing now. She got her own little spot and shit doing her own thing.
So see, she
Out
doing
here?
good.
Yeah, she's from AZ.
So then there you go. So you saying it like he right? He got a point.
I just hate.
I meant like if she was in another state, if she.
Oh no, she won't do that. I mean, she could. She moved to Colorado for a minute, but then I met, I was
Colorado's ain't straight.
yeah, but she came back. She's in the military, boy. So she had this dude. Her boyfriend's from the military and shit like that.
Oh, that's good then.
But they all bitches, dog. Like, she be calling me.
What?
They breaking their heart and shit. I'm like, look, they're trained, so I'm just gonna shoot them. I ain't gonna fight them.
Right, exactly. He said, but you know they're trained in shooting, right? Like we're trained in
Yeah,
shooting.
but y'all ain't bulletproof though. I mean, if I got to
That's
drop
true.
on you first,
He said y'all ain't bulletproof.
if I got to drop on you first, dog, it's home.
Touche, my nigga. Touche.
It's home. I mean, yeah, you could be, you might catch me in a good uppercut, something, put me in a fucking kind of chokehold and shit, but I'll shoot your ass.
Yeah.
Listen, viciousness will beat skill.
But I don't want them hooking up with no people like Danny Masterson.
Because
No, it's interesting. It's an interesting concept. No, it's making me think. Actually, I never really thought about it like that.
growing up, I would always be willing to do what the next person wouldn't do.
Who ain't?
Well, no, because a lot
Some
of people aren't. A lot of
Well,
people.
when you're skilled, when you're trained, though, you're so stuck on your training. I see what he's saying.
Yeah.
When you're stuck on your training, like you're only gonna do what you've been trained
for
to
example,
do.
What's that guy's name? Wilder, that fucking heavyweight champion boxer.
Deontay Wilder.
So
I was like Van Wilder.
no, so
I was like, what?
so he's a boxer, right? He's a boxer.
Not you, nigga.
And he's a boxer, right? And but his style is like you said, his style is like what the next man won't do.
So he a street fighter.
Like he's a brawler. Like he has no I watched his fights. He has 40 fights and 39 knockouts.
Damn.
But he fights sloppy. Not like Iron Mike. 'Cause Iron Mike is getting, but he just throws the haymakers.
Yeah, but Mike had
skill.
he
though.
had technique,
Yeah.
skill.
And see this guy, like you
You
say,
know, Wilder,
what the next man won't. This motherfucker, that's the prime example.
But I'm not talking
He's
about
just by
throwing
any means
hands.
necessary.
I'm just saying, like I'm saying, he'll do
When
what
it
he has
comes
to
to
do.
street fighting, I don't use my skills.
Well, no,
Yeah,
it's like this.
It should be a mix. I feel like you shouldn't just. I feel like if you're in a street fight, you shouldn't discredit your skills. I feel like you should use your skills, but mix them in with your street.
Yeah.
I feel like you got to learn how to be able to mix them together. Like use your skills, but remember you in the street.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like don't get too caught up in the skills and only the skills. That's what I feel like some people's problem is. They only do what they're trained to do, and it's like, nah, nigga, you need to do what's gonna help you survive too.
I will bite the fuck out of somebody if I'm getting my ass whooped. I don't give a fuck.
You gonna straight Mike Tyson?
I'll be like, I will
You gonna Mike Tyson their ass.
Motherfucker got me wrapped up. I'm biting arms. I'm taking chunks. I don't give a fuck.
I mean, you gotta do what you
I
gotta
don't know. I've
do.
never been at that point where I had to bite somebody.
I ain't been there yet either. But I'm just saying, if I have to, I will.
None of us say like, I mean, I ain't that
I will
much-
fucking.
I ain't that weak, so I,
will,
don't know.
Fucking.
It's like I never been in those kind of situations.
I'll fucking motherfucker. Hey,
Like what you saying?
like you said when I had the other fight, that boy was whooping my ass, just picked him up and power bombed him. Had to do what I had to do.
Like
I'm
fucking
saying?
Would I do
Zangief.
that? You know what I'm saying?
Cause get my ass whooped.
Listen, I'll pull a Craig and hit somebody with a brick if I had
Hell
to.
yeah.
But I ain't gonna sit there and bite somebody.
What?
Doing the stanky leg and shit, cause I was all fucking.
The stanky leg. But I mean, I do see where he's coming from though. Like if you get yourself in a position where you got to get out of it,
But if
you might have to.
Hey,
You might have to bite a motherfucker.
well, you might want to try and not let yourself get in that situation next time.
That's very
Exactly.
true. But what I'm saying is sometimes shit happens. Let's just be real. Like sometimes shit happens. Then this person might be a little bit more skilled than you. May get you in a situation where you like, okay. Apparently nobody's singing it out of his J down. Got it.
That's not what I'm saying.
He's He-Man.
That motherfucker,
He
hey.
Puerto Rican He-Man. He's He-Man and Platanos. Sound like a dish. You need to go order that.
Give me the He-Man.
Can I get that He-Man and Platanos?
Con arroz, por favor. On the side. On the side.
On the side. Just stick it.
I don't know, man. I don't underestimate Jay for shit.
Damn,
though.
you gonna like say something?
Badi.
I know for real.
Se
Like
gusta así?
you was for real on your Porky.
Si gusta así, si no, fuck your mother. You know, just like,
Fuck Jumanji.
fuck your money.
What?
No, but like I don't underestimate. See, you know, I blame glass in your nose. Actually, no, I don't underestimate Jay for shit though, cause I mean, this motherfucker probably gets down and shit on him. I mean, cause he ain't
Jay-Z?
No, Jay, nigga, anonymous Jay.
Oh, I was like,
That's amazing.
so we started getting back to Jay-Z.
Because he ain't one of those motherfuckers that walks around talking all big and bad for shit. He's just quiet. He's
yeah,
like
he
right
just
there.
lets his hair flow.
Yeah, he just.
I love it.
He just lets
Like-
his soul glow.
Nigga just walk in.
I wish I could have
like,
seen him yesterday in the fucking
glorious
in the
motherfucker.
fucking storm and shit. He took his hair out.
He just let it flow. He just let it flow. That's why no power went out of his place. The power, the Mother Nature was like,
Jay took his hair down and the fucking lights went out. It's over, dog.
Damn.
Man, but that storm probably fucked your shit up, doing all that dust and all that shit getting in there.
Nah, cause he was inside. You was in here. You was here when it happened, right?
Put a shower cap on.
Yup.
He said put a shower cap on. This nigga.
Fucking up my shit, you know.
Yes, sir. Thank you for tuning in to part 1 of this week's episode. Make sure you tune in next week to check out part 2 and come back and hang with your boy Big Boogie, Anonymous J, Uncle Kev, and HL as HL Productions presents Talking Chit with Big Boogie live from the motherfucking vault. Yo, what up?